Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Who Invited Her. We are the gay LGBT gay whatever podcast in San Diego.
Hi gay.
Hi gay. I am your host Tony, and I'm here with Hi gay.
Hi gay.
Hi gay.
I look like faggoty Joe Rogan with this hair.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh my
Joe
gosh.
Rogan's
I
hot.
don't like that.
Do you know?
Ew!
I'm kidding.
Joe
I told you
Rogan
this was too loud.
is the male version of Goop. It's
Goop.
the
Yeah.
straight male
No,
version
totally.
of Goop. We've
It
decided.
totally is. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You look like you should have been in that lip sync with Jiggly and Silky, Mr.
and
your outfit
and
today.
did I lose too?
Apparently.
Did I throw it away? Like, ooh.
Yes, everybody. Eric is here too. Say
Hi, hi everyone.
Hi,
Did you
gay.
actually say hi, or did you just say hi, gay, Bashy?
said hi, gay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, we are here for another week. It is just the boys, just us this week. No guests. We're just bringing it home.
it's been so long.
I know, it really has. Because you both were gone for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, Bashy's been gone for a while. Yes, last week was your first show in like a month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice.
How was okay? We didn't really go into cross, so
Ooh.
now I want to get your guys' review because so many people have asked, "What is cross? What is cross?" Because you got to remember, a lot of our listeners are not in San Diego.
It's not a
so-
religious festival, which
It is.
what I thought
No.
it was when I first heard about
It
it.
is for me.
What
I mean,
God are you praying
I
to?
transcended. Yeah.
With
Different
deity.
planes of reality.
Is it?
Yeah.
Explain it, Bashy. You're an expert at cross.
So it was my COVID-versary.
Yes,
so
because remind everybody
I got
last
COVID
year.
at Cross, so
Yeah.
this was my time to shine, and I got tested 6 days later, and I didn't have anything.
Yay!
Me
So what is
either.
cross? What is cross?
It's a big music festival where
Electronic music.
Yes, and
Yeah.
there's fountains, and there's a lot of pizza
Choco
that
fountains?
nobody eats. And
This is the worst description.
I know
ever.
you're like, wow, you're real selling still.
Yeah.
I so want to go.
no, it's hilarious and it's good.
Have you ever thought about a career in marketing?
I know, really, because
Yeah.
you're really good at it. You're really good at selling and
doing
pitching.
great.
It's a music festival. There are 2 stages, one on each side of the park.
There's
Okay.
normally 3.
There's
though.
normally 3, but this one had 2.
Where is it at? In San Diego?
Waterfront Park. So you're like right kind of on the ocean. It's beautiful view. It starts in the middle of the day onto nighttime, so you get to watch the gorgeous sunset
Yeah.
on the beach. And you can go back and forth to either DJ set. They both happen at the same time, so you get to kind of choose where you want to be and listen to what kind of music you're in the
So
mood
most
for.
of it's electronic music.
all of
Yeah.
it's electronic.
So what
music.
was your highlights as far as the DJs that were there and
Oh,
stuff?
I know. Mine.
Ooh, mine
Give
too.
yours first, Bashy, because you is it different every year? First of all, is
Yeah.
it different DJs
All
every
different
year?
DJs.
And where do they come? Are they just U.S.?
They
Is it all
fly
over the
them
world?
All over the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The highlight of my cross was walking between venues.
Who were your favorite DJs though?
Walking
Because you
was
could actually walk.
Well, you're very high, and
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
the funnest part,
walking was
so.
challenging.
Oh, I bet.
It was a
It was-
challenge.
it was
Well, I
good,
mean,
though.
his little legs and everything. It's always challenging.
I
Go
know,
ahead
keep
with
it up.
your. Who is your favorite like performers?
I think Fisher was the best one this year. No,
Mine was
a little
Young
bit.
Bay.
Young Bay.
Young Bay like had some like pop music kind of thrown into there, and it was very unexpected. It was a little ADD like where it kind of went all over the place. But
Yeah, that's
it
what
was
I kinda-
fun. And then Line 8, which I don't think
missed
you-
that one.
you
Line 8.
missed. And then what is it? Norian? I forget her name.
Nora and Pure.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was fantastic.
She was really good. That
Yeah.
Sunday was a little too mellow for me though, and I had to work very early, so I. Couldn't.
Oh, so somebody's coming in San Diego for Cross for the first time, and they had a survivor's guide. What is the must things to bring to Cross if they can or do at Cross to survive Cross weekend?
A Clack fan.
So like DragCon, everybody
Yeah.
went there in pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know what else.
Mike,
Gum.
talking to the mic, bitch.
You have to sneak it in.
You have to sneak gum.
What,
in.
gum? Why?
Yeah. Because you can't, they like don't let you have, they took my lip balm, my very expensive $15 lip balm. I was very annoyed by. They take everything away. You're not
They're
allowed
like,
to have
no,
anything.
because of
Yeah.
drugs. How
Yeah.
much drugs did you guys do?
I don't know what you're talking
I
about
didn't
at
do
all.
any drugs.
Lies
No.
and deceit. Come on. Obviously, people have listened to the show. Now you're acting like you don't do drugs, please.
I grew up in the Reagan years, and we learned to
Just
dare.
say no. Dare.
There were actually a lot of people
lot
wearing
Dare
Dare
shirts.
shirts, which
Were
I
they?
kind of want to get one now. I think it's
Is
very
it like back?
ironically fun.
The other thing that's funny at Cross is there's a pretty large group of gays
Yes.
Yeah.
And every year they're identifiable by a different means. Like one year they all had handkerchiefs, and then
Yeah.
that wasn't cool because of COVID, because everybody had those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it this year?
I think the year before was like harnesses. We saw a lot of
saw a
gays
lot of
in harnesses.
Is
and
there a
then
memo we're not getting?
I don't know
Probably.
what it is. Yeah.
was
Is
this
it
year, Red?
very gay? Is there a lot of gays that go?
I
It's
would
so gay.
I would say like
Yeah.
25% gay.
And
Well,
then,
it
like-
is EDM music and
And then a
Yeah.
lot of the straight boys are willing to experiment.
Yeah.
and drugs. So
You do get a lot of gays from other towns too. Like we get LA gays
Uh-huh.
and you know.
Topeka.
I love that there's different. Like there's a Topeka gay. What is a Topeka gay? How would they look like? What would they look
Ooh,
like?
I don't know.
Because
That's-
okay, describe. This is a good question. Describe a San Diego gay.
Flip flops. They will
Flip-flops?
wear flip flops to a festival, which I'm like, your
Yeah.
feet are gonna get trampled on,
I-
which is
I
what you did.
Yeah,
Which is what you did.
flip flops, and they have the dirty trailer park feet by
My
the end
feet
of the
were
day.
actually pretty clean.
Yeah.
A San Diego gay too, always t-shirt and shorts.
I was gonna say t-shirt. Yeah,
in
t-shirt
San
for
Diego.
sure.
Nobody puts two shits into their looks.
Maybe a tank
Yeah,
top.
Yeah.
An
All
LA
look the
gay.
same. Yeah, describe an LA gay.
An LA gay is in lots of bright colors. They're very like peacocking.
Stylish.
And- yeah. Well,
No,
I don't
New
know if I'd
York
use-
is a stylish.
I don't know if I'd
gay.
use stylish. I would just say loud, in
Loud.
their
Okay.
clothing choices. And
I think they're all just different.
they're very
Everybody's better.
primped. They're very much more primped than a San Diego.
What
gay.
about a New York gay? I see more that's stylish and
I think it
fashionable.
depends what event are they going to.
Yeah.
Is it like
I don't
Fire
think it
Island
really
or-
matters.
But if
In
a
the city.
It does.
if a New York gay came to cross, it would be similar to kind of an LA gay, but not as bright of colors. So it would be like the same outfit but in black.
Yeah,
I'd say like cut off jeans.
Yeah.
cut off jeans.
And,
What about-
Sperry's?
What
Yeah.
about What about a Phoenix gay? Since they are our neighbors.
A polo shirt.
Yeah,
Really?
they look like they just got off of work at the bank and went to a
don't think
festival.
so. Oh. Okay.
Do you know who we're talking about?
No, that's
No,
only
I'm
a
kidding.
once in a while.
I love it. All of us looked away. Don't make eye contact, cause. So yeah, like I think it's interesting. You go to any major city, the gay scene is kind of all the same, but they all have their own
Yeah.
niche or their look.
I think they're all fucking annoying.
Oh well, yeah, even San Diego.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
For
gay.
their own different and unique reasons.
Yeah, you know what? You gotta relearn how to talk into the mic, Bashi.
What's your fucking problem?
There you go.
today?
You're not talking to the fucking mic.
Well, I hear myself.
I don't hear you.
And
Here, let me-
shockingly, I had a low body count for both days.
That you killed?
I did as well.
Describe
in,
kill or
in a matter of speaking.
or fucked.
Same
Same difference.
thing.
Yeah, I'm like a spider. I like kill them after I have sex with them.
No, that's a praying mantis.
Oh, well, that
Yeah.
too.
Right?
I think they both do.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my number was really low, which is
Surprise,
very odd.
surprise.
Yeah.
Oop.
What? Your number? What? Go. Was your number just as low?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
I
is
didn't do
different.
shit. That weekend of Cross was my first Mallow weekend where I was like, oh my God, I don't have anything planned.
Did
it
you
was so
knit?
nice. Not this time.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I thought about it and I said, you know what? Christmas is around the corner. People need socks and beanies. But I said no.
I could see you like
What?
what's a cross stitch thing?
Oh,
where you, like, make a
crochet.
little- No,
Yeah.
when you like have like a little picture.
What
that
is it? What is it
called?
called? Needlework.
Needle
point.
Needle point. There you go.
Yeah.
I could
There
see
you
you
go.
doing that, but just like fuck off.
Yes, I totally would. And put them on pillows and sell them.
I could use a
I would
nice
try those.
Afghan.
Afghan.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
For Christmas, if you're just looking for ideas.
You know what is coming up in a month that Eric and I are going to, and we've been talking about it on the show, Red Dress Party. It is the weekend of the
Yes.
18th, September 18th. If you haven't gotten your tickets, go to Red Dress. You can find it online, and we'll have a link on our website. You can still get general admission tickets. I think
Yes.
VIP is still sold out.
I
Right?
think I think I saw they're like at 85% of VIP, so
Yeah.
they're so close to selling out.
Yeah, they're. I cannot wait. Last time we went to Red
Yeah.
Dress, we had such a good time, and it's a great organization. I can't talk. Organization.
Yeah.
They raise a lot of money for HIV and AIDS awareness here in San Diego,
Yes.
and it's a great resource. It's like the biggest fundraiser for
Yeah.
them for Red Dress. So
Thank you for raising my anxiety because I don't have my dress put together.
I
yet.
know what I'm going to do. I came up with
I
the
know, I'm
concept.
so
Thank you
excited
for
for
the idea, Vashi. I just have to find a way, one, to make it nice and cool because it is going to be warm.
Yeah.
And how am I going to execute this and not look like?
I mean, I think you
look
just got to
stupid?
do like cotton.
I don't know. I'm
Right?
thinking I'm going to mix between
The fabric of our lives.
Yeah, I think you know what? I'm paying homage to my heritage. I'm
Or-
going very Hispanic culture
like
with this dress.
Or maybe like a linen. Can you get that in red?
Or I was thinking of doing like a cross between like a Frito Kahlo and the Bella Filicola. Oh, I know.
Tell
Never mind.
everybody.
I know they're gonna steal
What are
it.
you gonna do, Eric? You can't go in a tutu and a goddamn harness.
It's
again.
gonna be close, but
Are you gonna be naked?
I'm gonna be half naked. I don't want to give it away because I want it to be a surprise,
Yeah.
but it is a funny RuPaul reference.
Oh, okay.
That's right. I remember we
Oh,
talked about
yes.
this. I'm
I forgot we
excited.
did too.
Everybody will get it.
Yeah,
think.
I
It's
hope
gonna be
so.
funny.
I hope
It's
they
gonna be
get
funny.
it. I
So
hope
it's gonna be us. If you guys do go to Red Cross or Red Cross,
Wow.
Red dress,
Could you imagine if they combine the
Find
two?
them.
Oh my God.
Cross
that would
and
be
red
amazing.
dress.
Same
So if
weekend.
you guys do go to Red Dress, Eric and I and Miss Megs is going to be there,
Yes.
and Stacy, one of our friends. So we'll be running around there. Miss Miriam T, all the normal people from the
Yeah.
community will be there. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm
We
really
have
excited.
VIP tickets, which means
Yeah.
unlimited drinking. So I will be
was a
very
mess last
drunk if you say hi. I might not remember.
Is this?
Wait, I'll try to go home with you.
Is it going to be at the same venue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're at the
Yeah.
port.
Yeah.
And Bashy will not be there
I'll be
because.
in the process of moving.
Yeah, when are you officially out of San Diego and you're making the big move to DC?
10/9 is moving date.
10-9. And we haven't really talked about it on the show, but how do you feel about it? Because you are native, born and raised here in San Diego, so you're kind of leaving home.
Wow,
Honestly,
RuPaul, make him cry.
I know I am. How do you feel about it, Bashi?
I love you all, but I'm ready to get the fuck
And we are helping him pack. I mean, I am like, my foot is like kicking this bitch out the door. She's been talking about it for so long, and I'm like, finally we get rid of her. Jesus
And so if
Christ.
you'd like to-
there is a Lord after all, and he listened to my prayers.
I'm having a lot of people come up to me and they're like,
It's like, okay, bye.
they're
They
like,
go,
I'm gonna
bye.
miss you so much. I
Oh
don't know
God,
what-
they
and
don't
I'm
know
gonna
you.
be like,
That's why.
you guys, we got to get away from each other for a bit. This is too much.
Who said they missed you? I'm curious. What
A
are their
lot of
names?
people.
Really? I'm
People,
surprised.
Things,
Things?
Yeah.
Things?
Things.
friends.
This bean burrito talked to him at 3 a.m. going, girl, I won't miss you.
Listen, the manager of Kalima's does not count.
No.
I haven't been there in a while, actually.
I love Kalima's.
Me too.
But yeah, Bashi, it's going to be interesting. You away. I think you're going to do great in DC.
I don't think
really
I
do.
will, honestly.
Well, then, you put it out there in the universe, you're going to bomb, and then you come back home.
But
There you
know
go.
What? It's just, I'm just going in full neutral.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say I'm going full nude. I was like, there's a choice. There's a choice.
Well, you guys know my philosophy. Expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed. So
Yeah.
I'm going to try it out and...
Well,
I'll
look
try
at
to
this
have
show.
fun.
That was my philosophy for this show, and look at how it's turning out.
Why do you look at me?
No, I was gesturing towards this and looking at you, so I cover both bases.
Oh, right. You're going to do great.
You're gonna do good.
I'm so excited for you. It's going to,
see.
you're going to change and grow and
Yeah.
turn into this whole beautiful.
I
new
wouldn't go that
person.
far.
Or stay
I know.
exactly the same, and that's okay too.
Yeah, and he'll come back and be like, "I hate DC. Why did I ever leave San Diego?" Yeah, I could
Yeah.
see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need to put the pressure on myself that I'm going to be
No.
like a different person or like do better.
You don't need.
I
Well,
could
you
be
do
the
need.
exact same person, then that's fine.
Well, you do need to do better.
I don't think I
general.
do. I think we can be okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
and the other people in your brain, your other personalities.
Yeah,
are-
all 40 of us, we're
Yeah.
fine.
That's gonna be a packed house.
Can you? I mean, I don't know.
Can I imagine you gone? Yes, every day.
Do you have to pay extra rent for those
Okay,
39
I
I'm
know.
just I'm gonna put this out there right now.
We are so like bashing on bash on this episode.
I'm going to record my departure and see how many of you stupid bitches cry.
Oh, I won't.
Because I know that
you
there
know
will be
I
at least 3.
useless emotion.
Remember when your brother left?
Yes, and that was my twin brother. That's the only time I've ever cried in the last 20 years.
Wow.
Probably be the last.
That was an intense night.
That was
I've
really funny.
never seen Tony cry in my life.
I don't show emotion.
And
I don't.
Bash's immediate reaction was
Boots, shots.
shots.
Get out of the
panicked.
way.
We gotta get shots. We gotta get shots for everyone. And
Do you remember that? The fear on his
Yeah,
face.
I
He didn't know
hate-
how to handle it.
hate seeing people have emotions. It
Oh,
freaks
me
out.
too.
Especially you. That was
I know because I
jarring.
don't.
yeah, I was
Oh,
jarring.
God, speaking of emotions and lack of it, what did you think of
got
the
the
RuPaul's lip sync battle?
Whoa.
We haven't talked about this
great
at all.
transition.
Thank you. We
Wonderful.
haven't talked about this at all this season because we were giving you all a little break from the RuPaul.
Why start now?
Why? Because I feel like it. We should.
Okay,
we are
fine.
we are an LGBTQ pop culture podcast, and we all did watch RuPaul's Drag Race season 6 of All Stars, right?
Yeah, I'm all caught up.
I've been watching it. I haven't been thrilled this season, but this last episode was the big game within a game reveal, which was all of the eliminated queens were battling it out in a big lip sync challenge. So what did you think, Eric? I'm going to start with you.
Here's my opinion. I said that my economics teacher described it that you eat one pizza and it's really great.
Yes.
You eat a second pizza and you don't feel so good. And then you eat a third pizza and you vomit. And that's kind of what I felt like watching all these lip syncs back to back.
Yeah.
It made it very unspecial. And I noticed by the third lip sync, I started scrolling through Instagram.
Oh.
Well, because there was a trend that started surfacing that was not a
Obviously,
good trend.
yes.
So for the audience, if you guys haven't watched it, we're going to do spoilers. But the way the game within a game work is every week since the first episode, the eliminated queens come back and battle it out in a lip sync, and whoever wins that lip sync goes on to the next week to battle the queen that just got eliminated. So at the beginning, who were the first two? It was Serena Cha-Cha
Serena Cha-Cha.
And
and Jiggly. And Jiggly won the first one.
Yes.
And that's where it ended.
And that's where it ended. And then the next one was Silky Nutmeg Ganache and Jiggly. And then Silky won that
fucking
one.
Stupid.
And
There were a lot of stunts.
yeah, there was a lot of prop work.
Yeah.
Like you were, I don't know. I thought, well, we weren't like, why were we at a Broadway show? Why is there so many props? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't
So
it-
Silky had a run. She's, just so you all know.
run.
A run, because we can't see her running, but she did.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
I wasn't bringing it there. Okay.
No, she. Okay, this is what I'm going to say about Silky. I've been very vocal in the past about her. I've never been a fan of her, and I thought the first two lip syncs were really. I was like, good for her.
Yeah.
And then it got repetitive.
Yeah.
For me, it got repetitive, and I was like. She didn't do bad. She didn't do amazing. She did good. I thought, in my opinion, I thought once Barbie Girl came on, I was like, oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
2 minutes into it. Okay, you can stop. You can stop.
See, at that point, I was like, all of this is staged.
Yeah.
When the Barbie thing happened, I was like,
Yeah. But the other thing people forget is, you know how Silky came in or for the first one against Jiggly, she pulled out ice out of her shirt and a drink. That was her gimmick for when she walked into the workroom at the beginning of the season. She pulled out a glass of milk and a cookie.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, she's repeating a gag.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then the second prop was what? Was it the flags or something like that?
Was it it wasn't the guitar. That was with Jan.
Jan, yeah.
I don't remember. Was it the chips?
Oh, maybe
There were a
the
lot of
chips.
props.
I know, there was a lot. She did a lot of stunts.
And so
I
I
know, Pat's just like, I can't.
I have this same issue with Silky that I've
Yeah.
had with almost this entire season is that there was a lot of villains from their own seasons.
Yeah.
And they're trying to convince us to love and accept the villains. And I don't work that fast. Like, you
Yeah.
trained me to not like them, and now you're trying to train me to like
Silky
them.
was never a
She
villain,
wasn't a
though.
villain.
She was just shoved down our throat since day one. It was
Yeah.
just like, we're sponsoring this drag queen.
And we're
never going to stop.
But I think
Yeah.
she ended
Yeah.
up being the villain because she was so disliked because they tried to like her so much. So she
Yeah.
ended up being kind of like an anti-villain
it
in a
wasn't
way.
like I said, I don't think she was a villain. It's just that there was never a clear favoritism shown, in my opinion, to anybody on a RuPaul's Drag Race. They were just like,
so
she's our
blatant.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
she's gonna do
blatant,
great. We're
yeah.
gonna have like spin-offs and it's gonna be on WoW.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
this no.
I mean, this season, I will say, I liked Silky more than
I did too.
originally.
Yeah.
But during the lip sync battle, it was just like, okay, you're gonna do what is the gig? What's the gimmick for this lip sync? What are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
The thing that kind of annoys me though
Yeah.
is I think she could have gotten there on her own.
That's what I wanted
Fate
her to
had it
get.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, oh, let's not let that happen. Come on back. And like, let's do this entire thing just
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah.
And that's what it felt like. And I
Yeah.
don't think that's respectful to Silky, honestly.
I think it's really insulting to like a really great queen like Ginger Minj who like had some amazing lip sync battles that didn't have the gimmicks. They were just
Oh, the Lizzo.
The
with,
Lizzo one was amazing.
Yeah, Mayhem Miller and her.
Yeah.
God, that was so good.
I
Yeah.
hope she fucking wins.
So the other thing in this episode that I feel bad for Trinity K. Bonet because they really gave her a bad, like she was pissed.
Yeah.
But on her tweets, if you follow her tweets, she called World of Wonder out and said, "You all are shady. You edited me wrong. You know, after I got 2 drinks in me, I was sitting back enjoying the show with the
Yeah.
rest of the girls and the way the edit was."
and you see it later.
Yeah,
And they didn't
yeah.
try to correct the edit.
No,
And I was like,
but I
that
thought
was
for
weird.
her, I thought it was really cool that she literally called him out on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not going to
Yeah.
get away with this. No.
But she was a villain. Raja was a villain. There was
Trinity
I like Raja.
Bonet.
yeah, and I like them both now, but it
Yeah.
took me a while to get
Warm up.
comfortable
Yeah.
with them. Yeah.
Yeah, and with Silky, I'm like, so the end of how the episode ends, it's between Eureka and Silky go head to head on the lip sync, and we don't know who wins and comes back into the competition until next week.
Eureka did a better job, in my opinion.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to give it to Silky. And
I
No,
think
they're gonna give it to
I think
Silky.
they are, absolutely.
And how do you think the other queens are going to react to that? Seeing Silky back as a threat or like, oh, cute?
I honestly, if I was on the show,
Yeah.
whatever.
Can you imagine?
No
You had
idea
been
what I would be
voted off
fucking
of
doing.
the
Joe
first
Rogan
one.
in a dress.
Just-
Anyway,
Yeah.
like, I'd be pissed, and I'd be like, oh, they're gonna fucking make her win.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would be worried about the producers.
I'd be
making
worried
making
about the
it
editing.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be worried about that.
Yeah, I mean, good for her for getting a second chance and getting the publicity and all
a
that.
third
good
chance?
Third chance, yeah.
Yeah.
So good for her. I don't know. You know, there's some other queens within the whole RuPaul's Drag Race that I'm just like, meh. She's one of them. Like, I'm just like, take it or leave it. Don't matter to me.
Yeah.
There's a $10 cover at Rich's from 10 to 2. Should we go tonight?
Wow, wait, good. You want to talk about segues? Yeah. Save it for after the show, bitches. God damn it.
Wow.
I just think
Wow.
that's a good idea.
But yes, the answer is
Yeah,
yes.
Do you,
Okay,
do you,
just
do you
making
see how much he has invested in the show, y'all? And this is why he's leaving. Taking applications for a co-host. Anybody interested? But since we're talking about Drag Race, other big news within the Drag Race community came out this week for UK Drag Race. The next season, season 3, was announced, and it's the first time ever a cis woman will be competing.
Yes, I saw that.
Victoria Scone is her name. So get this story. So what's it called? Last year's winner, Lawrence Chaney, got into it with
she
Daniel
Scottish?
Perez is this Twitter person and whatnot, and he released a video really, really condemning World of Wonder, RuPaul for having a cis woman, and he is not having it. And so Lawrence Chaney once said Victoria Scone is actually a lesbian.
Yeah.
She's part of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah.
And just in general, whether it's here in the US or the UK, there is hardly any representation for lesbians on TV and movies.
Yeah.
Very true.
So this is like, she is going to be making history in so many ways as the first cis woman, first lesbian to be on RuPaul's Drag Race. And Lawrence Chaney went on to say that drag is an art form and it's for everybody. If you do it well, why not be on the show?
I agree.
I actually want to give props and credit for WoW doing a great job of really pushing the limits and boundaries of what drag is and what we think it should be.
Yeah.
And
It's been better.
they've done a
Definitely
really
got some
great
way
job
better.
of that. And you know, I know the controversy helps the show in a lot of ways because it just brings a lot of people to talk about it, but I think it's good. I think they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I
like
do
it.
too. I really do. I think because like this season on All-Stars, we had Kylie Sonique Love, who
Yes.
I have become even a bigger fan from her first season on until now. Like she, like the whole Dolly Parton impression thing.
Yeah,
like
she was good.
She's really been doing
American
so
Horror
good.
Story. I thought she did a great job.
Wait,
Yeah.
which season was she on?
No,
No.
she did it in the
I'm like, what season are you talking about?
in the acting challenge.
Oh, that's right. See, this is how much
Yeah.
I've been paying attention to the season. I know. Oh, that's right. She did. She
Your
did really
ginkgo
good.
biloba girl.
I know, my ginkgo biloba, my memory's going. Where am I? I'm outside. What is this? But yeah, I think it's cool that they had, and Jiggly, openly trans, was on this season too.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool that they're bringing in cis women, because there's a lot of cis women who do drag. Like, look at Jasmine. Last couple weeks ago we had on. She's part of the House of Glam, and she does drag here in San Diego.
And even Nina Belvan.
Yeah,
like
burlesque,
she does burlesque, but in drag shows, which I think is awesome.
Ariel Conversi, we had on their first season. She was a bio queen.
Yeah.
Well, now she's like first cis woman, and she went on a tour with Miriam in Australia and all of that. So I mean, they're out there, and I'm glad they're finally getting representation, because in the interview on this article, Victoria Scone, the one that's going to be in the UK, she said even in the gay community as a cis woman, she's gotten so much misogyny against her trying to do drag. So I think this will put, like, I don't know, a new light on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And open the conversation. We need to
sure.
talk about it more to
Yeah.
get past it, I think.
What do you think, Bashi?
I think the more the merrier. I don't think we can, if drag's open to everybody, we can't have it both ways and start, limiting people off.
Yeah, and I think I like the art form. I love to see, because a cis woman's going to approach drag, the art of drag, completely different than a cis gay man or a trans woman or a person of color. You know what I mean? Especially a cis woman who's a lesbian. And I'm so curious to see that viewpoint on the art.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really interesting.
Well, we've had proofs before. There's been Dragula.
And Dragula's coming back, isn't it going to be?
Had, who was the drag king that was on that one?
Landon Sider,
yeah.
who was just at Dreamgirls this week.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, Dreamgirls.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
Dreamgirls
right.
at Moe's. Yeah.
And having got Mick, I think, was amazing. Of like
one of the best queens to compete on the show.
Agreed.
Ever.
Oh
yeah, we're going to talk about this. So another thing that's happening is it's been all over, and we were talking about it before the show, but OnlyFans is banning adult videos starting later this
I don't
year.
understand this.
Yeah.
So I did some research on this to find out kind of why it's happening, and it kind of was like, oh shit. So OnlyFans they make millions off of the back of sex workers.
Yeah.
Right? And they first started off OnlyFans as just somewhere to do extra, and you can do explicit pictures.
Like Clubhouse or something.
Yeah, exactly. And so OnlyFans sent out a statement saying, in order to ensure the long-term stability of our platform and continue to host an exclusive community of creators and fans, we must evolve our content guidelines. So they're changing the guidelines, getting rid of sex.
Sex. You can still have nudity, but you can't have sex.
So the changes are due to mounting pressure from banking partners and payment providers that are putting a lot of pressure on OnlyFans.
Makes sense.
Over the last few years, these sources as well, this is what really got me, as well as government and tech, massive tech brands like Apple, Google, Facebook have had an aggressive push against pornography online.
Yeah.
So
that's where it's all stemming from, which is kind of scary if you think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm not on my phone just doing
No,
random
he's
shit.
researching.
I'm looking for have you heard of Section 230?
No. What is that?
So this is what I think is happening. So there's this federal law called, I think it's a law. I don't know. Section 230 basically says that, like, if you're a platform like a Facebook or an Instagram or YouTube or what have you, you're not legally responsible for content that gets put on your platform.
Really?
Yes. It can, it could be your responsibility based on your policy or like acting within, certain elements of law that you have to remove content.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, YouTube can't host a violent crime.
And you can't promote it like you can.
But YouTube cannot be sued
for
that appearing on their website.
Yes.
So what I think is happening is Section 230 is kind of changing a little bit because of all the misinformation and the shit that's happened under the last administration.
Yeah.
People are starting to call into question, like, is this protected under freedom of speech, or is there a responsibility of these companies to actually give a fuck about
And
what gets said
monitor.
on their platform.
Yeah.
Because here we are with all this
Interesting.
misinformation around the vaccines, around
Everything.
the big lie and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that this is a bad sign.
I do too. I get that weird feeling.
It's a good
about
sign.
It,
It's a bad. I think there's a very delicate balance between
Yeah.
freedom of speech and like what appears online. But I think that Reddit and OnlyFans are preparing for the writing on the wall, which is that they will be held responsible for the content
for
on
whatever's
their
on
site.
there, so
Yeah.
they can get sued instead of just the creator.
Exactly.
So other sites like Just for Fans and for My Fans are specific for the platform of sex workers and porn stars. And so I have a feeling there's going to be other sites that are going to pop up and take that market and be like, hey, OnlyFans did so good. This is going to be our niche, and we are going to give the power back to the porn stars, the porn actors, the sex workers. Let them have the power of what they decide their content is.
Yeah.
Well, for now, but
For
we even
now.
saw like XTube go away a couple weeks
Right.
ago.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Xtube.
Tumblr like had the same thing too.
And then
like,
even Pornhub, how they got rid of a lot of content. Remember
Yeah.
that? We talked
They had a
about
big
that.
purge.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
I didn't
did.
know that.
Anything
Yeah.
that was remotely copywritten was removed.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So like
All the
it was like
superhero porn.
2/3 of their no, but even just regular porn.
Yeah.
Oh,
if
like
it was-
if it was from a major
If it was
studio.
from a studio, so like 2/3 of their content like
It's gone.
disappeared
Yeah.
overnight.
Wow.
Yeah,
A
it was
lot of it.
really insane.
Yeah, shit's getting crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, are we getting? It feels like we're like slowly etching into *Handmaid's Tale*.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I think that's what we're kind of trying to avoid.
I mean,
But
because
at the
there's-
same,
there
okay,
is some
you
overreach
say
happening.
avoid, but at the same time, it's creeping in.
I
It's like
mean-
going like this, and
I
it's
mean-
gonna all come to a point, and either *Handmaid's Tale* or not.
Well,
It's
I
gonna
think
happen.
what they're trying. I mean, I don't know. Like,
It's weird,
Who knows
dude.
if there's like underage actors on these sites that we
True,
don't know
But
about?
True.
But and so going into that topic, there's also the news that Apple is going to go through our cloud photos
Oh,
and
God.
search to find child pornography and
What?
alert authorities. You've not heard about this?
Yeah.
No.
It's hugely controversial. Because it is a good thing, like it's
Yeah,
going to
no, it
stop
is a
child
good thing.
pornography, but it also is going through our own personal photos.
Which is
and what if a country that has access to this technology uses it? What if they use it to find gay photos and
Right, and
prosecute
start prosecuting
gay
people
Exactly.
like Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
or China or something like that.
and so it's hugely controversial because this could be used in the wrong way, and it's very scary.
it's very scary.
So, what prompted Apple to decide to do this?
They thought it was a really great thing for society and to help things out, but it's kind of backfiring on them majorly. They're getting a lot of bad press because
well, and what happens if a mistake is made?
exactly.
who's going to be held responsible? And I just, it sounds like a mess.
Yeah.
And it was very surprising with OnlyFans because they're making so much money
Wow.
off of these sex work, because it is sex
Yeah.
work, which we have always on the show been like, you know what, sex work is a job like any
Yeah,
other
Yeah,
job.
absolutely. Very
Yeah.
pro sex work.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely. So, for me, I'm just like, I think anybody who's doing porn, who decides to put out adult content, should have the control of what they decide
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
put out because it's,
Yeah.
it's ultimately their
well,
bodies.
And I feel really bad for them because they had the rug pulled out for
Oh,
them
for
this week. Like
sure.
all of the
Over
work
and
that
over
went
again.
into
this whole last like 2
building a
years.
fan base and then just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
gone. Like I would be
Especially
pissed.
on OnlyFans, like how all
Yeah.
of these sex workers and porn people who built a brand on there, and now
Yeah.
they're like, fuck, I gotta move
And-
this all
Can
to
you
another.
imagine?
And also
I'd be
like,
pissed.
helped build that company.
Yes,
they are,
absolutely
They're
helped
the
build that
ones.
company.
They did the work to actually make that company what they are now,
Yeah.
and
Now-
it sucks that they're turning their backs
Yeah,
on them.
I agree. 100%.
I have a further question.
Yeah.
Is all of their content getting removed?
I don't know. I
don't know.
I didn't read that in the articles I was reading. It wasn't
I would have
very
to
clear.
assume. I
Yeah.
mean, it's going to be like Tumblr, where
Well,
it just gets swept.
The other thing is like if I've hosted what I consider to be my art on this site,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't ever anticipate this coming, and this is the only place that it's stored.
Yeah.
Are they going to be providing them with like their files back?
I'm
or
sure they
something?
do.
Or, like,
I'm sure.
Well, it's the same thing. Like, let's say people said no more podcasts, we're gonna restrict it,
Yeah,
and they
what would
get rid of
happen?
Apple Podcasts, but all of that. Where is all of our shows gonna go?
Yeah.
That is our content.
yeah.
Yeah.
So does that get taken down and it's not out there in the digital world, or what? Or do we start from scratch?
I am so not.
I don't know.
Prepared
It's
for
so
these
crazy.
conversations. It's not shit that I think
Next
about on
week
a
we're
regular
gonna do
basis,
this.
but-
We're gonna do this whole podcast in full robes,
Yes, full robes.
so we don't get taken down.
I know.
Full robes. What's that?
Full robes.
What's that
Yeah,
mean?
Like
We're gonna-
we're fully
No
clothed.
skin.
No,
No
skin.
skin.
We can't show any.
Oh.
You know what?
Body
no
parts.
skin.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
we're gonna be
Harry Potter?
Amish.
Well,
More like the Amish.
let's not bring that up.
Harry Potter.
Let's not bring up Harry Potter. Can I tell you?
Yes.
Side note: I've been watching Harry Potter. And
Finally,
This bitch hasn't
I
seen
got
one.
I got to
know.
episode 2 and
episode movie too.
I turned to the guy that I'm kind of whatever talking to.
Yeah.
And I go, serious deadpan seriousness, because I actually thought it was real. And I go, what episode does Gollum like appear?
Okay. All right. You literally just had one of our listeners get into a car accident.
Yeah, they are having a
They
fit.
just veered off of the freeway and hit a median, and I hope
No.
you're
And
And
happy.
he laughed because he thought it was like the funniest joke, and I didn't laugh. I just kept
Oops,
staring
I'm
at him with like dead eyes, and he was like, that's another movie. That's a
Oh,
whole
no.
other series.
What
and I was
series
like,
is it? Do
and
you
I
know?
and I go, and that's what he said. And I was like, is that Lord of the Rings? He goes, congratulations, you're watching that next.
oh,
I can't. And
Those
you're on,
ones are a little tough.
and you're on a pop culture podcast.
I know.
He hasn't
I
even
am
seen all the
surprised.
fucking Marvel movies.
No.
He's only been through 2.
I've
Yeah.
seen
I see what
3.
you're saying.
So what do you do with your time? Besides masturbate
masturbate.
ridiculously to OnlyFans. But on that note, you guys, we are going to take a quick break, refill drinks. When we come back, we have one other story I want to get your guys' opinion on, and then we're going to do a segment we haven't done in a really, really long time.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Can you remind me what that was? Because I forgot.
No, we're saving it. We'll talk about it on the
Am I
break.
taking my
No.
top off?
Oh God, no! We want to keep our listeners, please. Okay, we'll be right back, everybody. Hims offers men access to high-quality medical products for issues all men face but rarely take care of, and they are a trustworthy destination for sound medical guidance for both prescription and non-prescription solutions, such as erectile dysfunction. That ridiculously expensive little blue pill is now generic, which means the prescription medication to treat erectile dysfunction is now affordable. At Hims, you pay as little as $4 a day. I mean, no embarrassing conversations, no expensive appointments. Just answer a few questions online in the privacy of your own home, and a medical provider will confidentially review. If approved, your medication is shipped directly to your door in discreet packaging. And you guys, shipping is free. Why live with ED when the solution can be so simple? And if you go to our website right now, they are offering a 60-day money-back guarantee. That means get hard or you get your money back. Whether you want to focus on sexual wellness, acne, hair loss, or beyond, Him has you covered. Start out with your free online visit. Go to whoinvitedher.net/hims. That's HIMS for your free visit. That's whoinvitedher.net/hims. Prescription products are subject to medical provider approval and require an online consultation with a medical provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. See website for full details and safety information. That's whoinvitedher.net, HIMS, HIMS. Hey everybody, we're back from break. That was quick.
Hey, hi, gay.
Hey guys, we're back. we're back at it. So on break, I was kind of catching you guys up on something we haven't talked about on this podcast in a while I am looking for his theme music. Claude has been very active. We have not talked about my ghost in the apartment.
Because we saw the lights flicker while we were on break.
Yes.
And then I acknowledged him and I was like, I know you're here. We see you. Hi, Claude.
Yes.
Welcome.
So for people who don't know, where we record in my lovely home, it is haunted, legit haunted. There has been, over the years, crazy shit has happened. And now that I'm here by myself, it seems like Claude is much more active.
Because he wants to fuck you.
Probably. I am convinced he is like an old gay guy who's just like perving around watching me do my shit, which is fine. Never get a bad feeling from Claude if you're listening. Claude.
Hey, a fan is a fan.
A fan is a fan. A fan is a fan. But I noticed when I don't like bring him up, stuff starts happening weird in the place.
Yeah.
Like there'll be times when I wake up in the middle of the night and I go into the kitchen and the microwave door will be wide open. And I'm like, I haven't used that in a couple days.
A snack.
I know. Or I'll hear like the room we record in is his favorite room. So the door will automatically shut by itself a lot and stuff like that. And you've been on a show, Eric.
I've actually heard a door slam and it sounded like the front door.
And it wasn't.
And it was locked. And then you have a closet door, but no one ever uses that closet. And I'm like, what door just slammed? That is so weird.
Yeah.
It was loud, too.
Yeah, and it was, and sometimes I'm like, it's the wind, but on that particular day, we had the AC on.
Yeah.
So none of the windows were open indoors, and it was a segment we were doing on a couple shows like a while back, and we were talking about Claude, and then it was the bedroom door in the other room just slammed shut.
Yeah.
During the show, we both kind of looked at each other like, what the fuck?
I have yet to see.
I know he's probably scared of you. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
not messing around with this spicy little meatball. Fuck that. But this, I was telling you guys this. So a couple days ago, I got home late, kind of late after dinner, and I was not stoned and I was not drinking, but I was doing some shut up.
Okay, okay, Jan.
Sure, Jan.
Sure, Jan. I wasn't. Surprise, surprise.
Whatever
I
you
wasn't. I had
say.
editing to do that night.
Okay.
So I sat down in my chair and like literally like just was relaxing. Nothing was on. And I felt somebody come right up to my ear and whisper my name in my ear. And I got so freaked out that
And it wasn't your trick?
no, because he had already left. So I thought was he still in the house? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was like, I freaked out, got up, started burning sage and be like, Claude, it's okay. I see ya. I acknowledge
He said
ya."
your name?
He whispered it. I know.
Could you just be going crazy?
I probably would. It was off my meds. It could be that too. I wouldn't be surprised. But my thing is like you were saying, I wonder like how he feels now that I have gentlemen callers sometimes.
Can I ask like how did he whisper it though?
He was
it
like
like
this. Tony. No, I'm kidding.
that's
I'm
not-
kidding. I'm kidding.
That's not good.
No, it was just like a Tony. Really quick.
Do you think
fast.
Do you think he wants a threesome?
No, that didn't sound like a threesome, Tony.
It wasn't
It
a.
sounded like a.
No.
Tony, you left the oven on.
It was not. It was not. Tony.
They're like,
You forgot to flush the toilet.
they're like, Tony, your clothes are still in the dryer. It sounded like a concerned roommate.
Yeah. It was more
Yeah.
like, Tony, we're out of vodka. It was like
Yeah,
that kind of a
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably would want to do
Yeah.
some.
Call it on the Oreos.
Tony, remember you're pre-diabetic. No more sugar. It was that kind of.
Tony, your car's parked in front of mine and I work at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
It was that. Tony, remember to shut the door when you take a shit. It was that kind of a thing.
One more.
Well, you got one?
Tony, you need to pay your HOA. No,
You pay your HOA.
That's something that would affect me.
No, look at her.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, your registrations too.
Your registration.
Don't forget to vote on the next election.
We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Okay, that's it.
That's the winner.
Goodbye, Claude. Enough with that.
Good job.
Oh man, but we were on break talking about. You were looking at a clip. And Enya came on.
Enya.
And we were talking, what is the song that everybody knows Enya
I said that
for?
that's pooping music.
Yeah.
I've never heard of such a thing.
So for people who don't know, Enya, she did that one very, very famous song that was part of the soundtrack to Far and Away.
It goes like that.
Oh dear Lord!
Wow.
Oh wow! Never sing again.
Wow.
I don't know.
Never.
Wasn't singing. I don't know the words.
Apparently you were trying to contact Claude with
That
that.
was like mumbling in tongues. I don't know what the song says.
Very upset on
What
the
did
show.
she say exactly?
Who?
And
I have no idea. But it was originally in that movie, the movie Far and Away, which I love with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman.
Yeah,
as
that was her
Purity.
first movie where she like was set up to marry him, and she
Yeah.
wears her natural hair. Everything
Yeah.
since then, she wears wigs.
But that was her natural
Wigs
hair.
from then on.
Oh, I love that movie. I really do.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Because
Do you?
it's nonsense. That's
What does it say?
it's in a language. I think this might be Welsh.
Maybe.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Is this the thing? I don't even know if
But
this is
it-
a song.
Book of Days. Book
Hola.
of Days.
Is
But
this it?
Yeah, it's Book of Days is the name of the Enya song.
Well,
Well,
it's,
this is in English.
it's great music to poop to because you relax.
is that
and
your
then,
poop song?
I definitely have music. So I have an apartment with thin
Is there a
walls.
Spotify playlist?
There
That
is
says-
a Spotify.
No!
It doesn't say poop music. It just says chill.
That would work for poop.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah.
my poop playlist is like dump time. It's just called
What?
dump time.
Dump time.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
What's
What's on
in
it?
Oh god, let's see. I start with Lady Killer.
What
Nobody
the
knows?
fuck?
It's this random song, and then Mom Buckley. It's this 1970s
I
song.
don't know.
It's random shit. A lot of 70s music. When I
Huh.
poop.
That's your poop music?
Yeah, Desperado by what's her name? Linda Ronstadt. I love
Whoa.
that. Yeah,
Mine's more like massage music.
not mine. Mine's aggressive.
Yeah.
Just like my shits.
I don't.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I don't have a poop playlist, but I'd imagine it'd be like early 2000s, like fake punk, like some 41 and Avril
So
Lavigne.
you like how you say
You should
fake
try
punk.
it.
What is the San Diego band? Bucko 9?
Blink 182.
Yeah.
And Buck.
Honey.
No, Blink 82, but there's Bucko 9, remember?
No.
They were
No.
like a PB band. I
didn't
think
know.
they started here in San Diego. Bucko, anybody out there, if you're from San Diego, you'll
Did
remember.
they
I
play
think,
at Soma?
yeah.
Oh.
Well,
so
I will
much.
say that I'm so committed to poop music that I have a HomePod in my bathroom.
You do not.
I absolutely do.
You
I
have
the
a HomePod
HomePod
just for the
Mini.
bathroom. Well, I would listen in the shower.
But I
Yeah.
listen when I shower and
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
ready, and then I can even do speakerphone calls. But it also helps.
Please
with
don't
poop.
ever call
Don't
me
ever.
from your fucking bathroom AirPod ever.
What if I'm just doing my hair? I'm not pooping.
Okay, fine, but not
Have you ever
pooping.
made a phone call to any of us while you're taking a shit?
Of course he has.
No, not to you
course
guys.
To who then?
No.
Your mom?
Actually, my ex-husband. Sometimes I talk to him.
That's
and then,
appropriate.
and then you
That's
know,
appropriate.
and then you know what I do? I like
That's fair.
I poop and I mute it, and then I
then
like
poop?
unmute to talk, and
Oh.
then
Yeah.
like Broad City.
I mean, it's
Oh, Broad
always
City.
it's always a dangerous game when you're calling somebody on the shitter though, because
Yeah.
you're just hitting that mute button
yeah,
and just hoping to God you don't fuck
and
up.
hope it works right.
Like I don't want to call my friend Lily in New York and just blowing out.
yeah, listen, I'm on the iPhone beta. Like I'm like hoping that the mute button works on it. Like
It doesn't. It doesn't. That's its own podcast right there.
no.
Poop story. You know what we should do? We should have a segment on the show where Eric conducts an interview from the toilet and his iPad
on my HomePod.
on your own pod while you're taking
Wow.
a shit.
Wow, will Apple sponsor it? Do I
Will
get
they?
free
Will
ones?
they?
Probably not.
Will we get Charmin for life?
I don't know.
No. Are you guys? Do you have a poop clock? Like
What?
your
No.
body poops the same
Oh,
time
yes.
every day.
Oh, yeah.
Your poop clock.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
I do. And
First
it's-
thing in the
and
morning
it's-
when I
it
wake
is-
up.
It is like clockwork
I mean,
every day.
Yeah, there's usually a morning one.
I'm within 5 minutes. It's
Oh,
happening.
mine will wake me up like an alarm clock.
Yeah, mine will too.
Every day.
It won't let me
Every
sleep
day.
in.
No.
You're just prairie
No.
dogging, and that's how you wake up.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, God.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, there is certain people we know that used to be on the show and produce the show that wouldn't
Subtle.
poop for like a week.
That's
wouldn't poop for a
weird.
week?
Yeah.
That's not human.
I know.
A week?
Yes, dude.
Where does it go?
I don't know.
What ring is this diamond on now?
I have no idea. Isn't that weird?
That
You
is
go days, and I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't do that.
I think Gemma was lying to you.
Gemma. No. No, he went to the doctor and asked about it, and they said, oh, some people are like that.
Do you know I went through all of high school without pooping? And
I never poop in public.
I used to be weird about public pooping. And
Oh, I never.
all of
poop in
high school,
public.
I did not poop in
I never.
the high school
Wait,
bathroom.
this is a
Ever
good
poop in
question.
public.
If you are in an emergency and you're
Never.
out and about, is there a specific bathroom within our Hill Coast community that you're like, that's a good emergency bathroom to go to?
I haven't been on enough to get me to that point.
Me neither.
I've pooped at Moe's.
Ew. Wow. It was before he knew us. It was before he knew us.
How did you even do it?
It's the
Like,
bathroom on the
people heard
left. I mean, I'm not a loud pooper.
Really?
And I don't, you know,
it's not like you're giving birth.
do you know, that's the one thing about straight men. I don't understand, like, why do they moan while they poop?
don't either.
It's
I would
so
go- Not enough
weird.
fiber.
I would go to the other bathroom.
Yeah.
I have done this where I have left a place just to drive all the way home to go to the bathroom and then come back.
I mean, I would have when I was younger, but now I'm like, I'm too fucking.
No.
It's
Not
fine.
with my
I'm
luck.
just gonna poop and get it.
I mean,
done.
have you heard the last couple stories about my luck lately? No, I'm not going to be pulling that shit. I already got bird shit
Did
on
we
me
get some
last
kind of
time.
incontinent sponsor that I don't know about?
know.
Going to?
Hims. No, I'm kidding.
Does Hims have that?
No, I don't know.
We haven't mentioned Hims in a while.
No, well, no, that's our break. That's our break. Yeah, advertisements.
so really, we just did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a
Hims.
lot of shit talk
Yeah.
for this episode.
Should we make a new segment? I don't,
Oh shit! There's my phone. Okay, no, we're actually gonna do a segment now. We haven't done in
right.
so long. Let's do it.
okay.
God, I haven't heard this music in a long
I know.
time.
Oh.
Your ass thirst trap you? I can't control the level of your thirstiness.
What's this from?
I don't even remember what I created. Yes, you guys, we are going to do Thirst Trap. And Thirst Trap is exactly what it says. Thirst Trap. Somebody, it could be female, male, anybody in between that we just find freaking hot. And we want you to go find them as hot as we think they
Yeah.
are. Who has one? Who wants to go first? Because mine just disappeared and I need to look it back.
I can go.
Go ahead.
So mine is actually a collection of thirst traps, and it's called Muscle Bear Jake,
A menage.
and it's a whole bunch of really hot like muscle bear guys.
Yeah.
But the thing I like about it, and it's not actually said, but I've kind of, because I'll like, everyone's tagged, which I really love. And so I'll click into them, and everyone I've looked at, they're all gay. So
Really?
it's not like straight guys. And I want to support that. I like it.
This is like an Instagram with it's like an anthology.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a
Okay.
whole bunch of really hot muscle bears that I think are really fucking sexy.
Okay.
And I click into them and they're all gay.
Is it on Insta?
Instagram.
What is it again? So
At
people.
Muscle Bear Jake.
Okay. Do you have one? Do you have one, Bashi?
Yes.
What is
So I like my thirst traps to have a talent,
See,
or I
mine
can't
too.
like, you know,
Yes.
get behind that.
Like in Miss Congeniality where
Yeah.
she plays the
Yeah, exactly. There needs to be a shtick.
glasses.
Yeah.
There needs to be some sort of shtick.
Some kind of talent.
So
behind
mine
it.
is on Instagram as well. The fittest wizard.
Okay.
Underscores in between the and fittest and wizard, and he dances very 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 well.
Oh,
And
wow. Okay.
have you guys seen the Deadpool with Celine Dion?
Yes.
It's kind of like that kind of dancing.
Oh.
It's like-
okay.
He's a very built guy, but
me
it's a feminine kind of like, you know, he's good, very good.
Oh, I'm into it.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, I'm with you, Bashi. My thirst trap has to have some talent.
Yeah, look at him go.
It's like a dog running to take a shit. Mine have to have talent. So mine
Wow.
is Brandon Robert Marsteller. He's a DJ producer, and he got kind of well known on TikTok. But I just think his remixes that he does is so cool, and he has the best smile. And I mean, look at that. Look at that body.
Brandon, Oscar Wilde with the Y.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is his Insta is Oscar. It's OscarWylde. He's very attractive, and I love his smile and his remixes. But he's on TikTok and he does live shows where he'll combine two songs and do a remix live. He's really
Oh,
cute.
okay.
Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know this was your type.
I'm
know.
I'm an
He's-
equal
He's
opportunist.
very diverse.
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's gorgeous.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
a good-looking guy, and I love his go check out his remixes and stuff.
I
Is he
love
that he
gay?
posts.
I love
I don't know. I just think he's cute, and I like his.
I love
his
me a
stuff.
neck tattoo. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
he's
so
super
hot.
gorgeous. Go check him
Yeah.
out. But yeah, those are our thirst traps, everybody. So you know how we end each episode with a feel. Oh, before that, you know what today is? You're gonna love this, you assholes. It's National Senior Citizen Day. So if you know a senior out there, go
Congratulations,
show him
hon.
some love.
I can't wait
Shut
to give you a
up.
hug.
Did your AARP membership go through this?
Get it all out of your systems, bitches. Go ahead. Get it
Yeah.
all
I
out.
don't
Make
know
all
what
your
else.
jokes. This is your opportunity. Once in a lifetime.
Oh fuck! I'm kind of drawing.
I
a
know.
blank.
Now you put us on the
I
spot.
mean, we already
Why?
made a
Because I
Pinko
look
joke.
so young.
today.
Because I look so young and fresh now. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so this story, our feel-good story, because I really like ending the show with just something really cool. So there is this server in let me pull it up. It is Madison, Wisconsin. The server served a bill of, it was 6 people and the bill was for 146, and they did not tip the server. Instead, they wrote a little note on the
Wait, 6 people can eat for $146.
It's Madison,
First of all.
Wisconsin. It's Madison, Wisconsin. Come on,
Madison's fucking
people.
Cool. I actually
Yeah.
really want to go there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Left a note for the server saying, service was great, but we don't tip sinful, misspelled SIC, homosexuals. The handwritten note wrote. It was a handwritten note they wrote on
Whoa.
there. So they zeroed it out and no tip for that.
You know, I don't know why I sound like Jennifer Coolidge.
All of a sudden. Oh, speaking of Jennifer Coolidge.
I would just like to ice pick people like that. I would just,
Go check-
without hesitation,
Yeah.
slam an ice pick into your forehead.
I mean, can
Yeah.
you imagine working your shift?
There's just no
all
reason for you to
day?
take up space.
Yeah.
And then that's what you do to somebody?
I feel like
Ice
I,
pick.
That's what you do to
Ice
somebody?
pick.
I try to overtip
Fuckers.
to
Ice pick.
make up for people like that.
Yeah. Well,
too.
get
Yeah.
this. So, this company, let me find. Let me pull it up. I
This
lost it.
restaurant.
I get
No, it was actually Eric Sal. I can't even say that name. SALZWED.
I will say that's a hard last name.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even attempt
So
it.
he has he co-founded a company called Do Good Wisconsin, and it's a Facebook campaign thing where he goes out and finds stories and then puts it to his group of followers to do the right thing,
And then they
make a
fix it.
mistake wrong. So
Oh,
he
nice.
stumbled across this post at the server who wanted to remain anonymous.
Yeah.
Stumbled across it, and it really broke his heart because it's like, you work all day, you're not, you're providing a service, and obviously the service was good, but
Yeah.
they hateful people. So he put it out to his followers and everything and said, this came across my table this morning and upset me greatly. And he said, I want to plan to go back to this restaurant and request a server and show them that this community, meaning Madison, Wisconsin, community, and does have a lot of love for everybody. So he posted it on there, and the donations poured in. So he went back a week later, asked for the server, and left him a $4,500 tip off of a $45 bill.
Whoa.
Yeah, and as a
pretty
makeup,
fucking cool.
and it was the community. It was like the community, that community in Madison, Wisconsin, saw just hate for somebody being them, and they just rallied behind it. I
Wow.
thought it was so cool.
That's
Madison's
really
a cool
sweet.
city. I've heard a
Yeah.
lot of really good things about that, so
Yeah.
that's not surprising.
Yeah, so good on you, Eric, for your Do Good Wisconsin. Go check them out.
And not me, Eric. the
No,
other
no.
Eric.
Eric with the
Other
crazy
Eric.
last name, Swazladell
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a cute story.
That
I'm
is
like,
really
I
cute.
love when I read something like that where somebody has no connection to this person who just was, they probably were affected that day going like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
I
Fuck it.
want to do something like that
Yeah, I
and
think that's
start
so
an
cute.
online Facebook group of vigilantes that go out and kill these people.
Wow, that's extreme.
With
Okay.
ice
You're
picks.
such an old
With
person
an ice pick.
doing it on Facebook.
My favorite-
I
My-
know.
my
Talk
favorite-
about Senior Citizen Day.
Wow, old lady.
Jeez.
my favorite like
He's
queer
on
eye-
MySpace.
Do you remember when like on Queer as Folk they formed a vigilante group?
Yes.
And just, like I want to do that.
I used to love that show. I used to.
I just
want to
go out and beat up homophobes.
Yeah.
Is that like? Can we do that?
No, legally you can't.
No.
We can't promote violence.
No, we're not about.
But
violence
even
on
if
this
they're
show.
a dick.
They'll have it coming. Karma's a bitch, and it
Yeah.
comes back to you tenfold.
Oh no.
But
take
I
fate
am
into my own hands.
But I will post this story for you all on our website and in the show description below on this video, so you can go read it because it's super cute. It left me in such a good mood when I was doing the stuff for this show. I was like, I love these kind of stories.
I love
I
this
hope
segment.
those people who didn't dip died in a car accident.
Wow.
Wow,
you don't-
get her another
you don't?
drink.
You know?
You know what? I want them to get what they
So
put
aggressive.
out. What they put out to this server for doing their job. I hope they get it back tenfold. That amount of hate, or I shouldn't say hate, but
You
I
know
hope
what?
they get it back tenfold.
You know what?
You
If
think too small.
if
Death.
No, death to them all.
if they already have enough in them to like put that down on a receipt tape paper, they probably have a pretty awful life already. If
Yeah.
they have enough to like gumption
Yeah.
to do that,
I don't
they're
care.
probably really unhappy and
God, they
really
gotta hate their
miserable
lives.
anyway.
Don't
So
care.
Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah, good luck.
or they're Christian.
But
But you guys, that is our show. We did it. We got through it.
The top of the hour.
I know it is. We
Bottom.
got through it. How do people find you, Ms. Eric?
did you call me Miss
Yeah,
Eric?
did you-
Mrs. Eric and Ms.
I'm still married. I'm
I know.
Mrs.
I'm Mrs. No, I said Mr. Eric. Go.
You can find me on Instagram at Party Bear. No, sorry.
No, you little
Scratch
fucker. You
that.
can't even remember your own
Daddy
name.
Bear Eric.
There
I've had
you go.
I've had a rebrand.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Madonna over here.
How do you find you, Bashy?
I'm at say my name _ bash, which
There
it
you
has
go.
been since season 1.
Yes, he hasn't changed it once. As has mine. You can find me at Tony _Baloney
called
_ macaroni. Consistency.
Branding.
I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. So you can follow the podcast anywhere you get podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all of that good stuff. Make sure you leave us a 5-star rating. Leave us a comment. It helps us out a lot. And hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel and leave us comments on the video. Stuff you want us to see us do in person on the video. And if you're in San Diego and you want to go to Red Dress, it's the weekend of September 18th. We will have the link for you to go buy tickets in the description and on our website. It's going to be a really fun event. I'm super excited.
I'm
for
so
it.
excited.
I wish you were here to go, or
He
you're.
is, but
But he's going to be moving. It's
I
like
know. He's packing boxes.
I know.
Scared.
I just want to see him in a red dress and high heels.
I mean,
break an ankle again. Do you remember
you.
that? But you
I
go.
just told Darcy that again.
You
today.
did.
Yeah. She
About
broke her
when-
leg. Darcy, I hope you feel better.
Oh, Darcy at Gossip Girl.
yeah, poor thing.
Yeah.
Don't we have a fan shout out? You were going to do
Oh
one.
yeah, we got a message from. Thank you for reminding me. Let me fill time while I pull it. Fill time. Fill time. Fill time. Talk amongst yourselves.
Let me give you a topic. Romanesque architecture was neither Roman nor, I don't know.
Or architect.
Nor esque.
Oh yes, a new listener on our Instagram, Zach. It's Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Yeah, Zach. That's all I'm gonna say. He left us a nice DM saying, "Just listen to the show. Loved it. Thought we were hilarious." Thanks,
Thanks,
Zach.
I'm
And
glad we have one listener.
one
Thank you.
solid
got a
more
few.
listener. Yeah, we have a couple.
We do. We
have a
really
solid
do.
12. Yeah. Say we're solid 12 out there.
One of them's my mom.
Yeah.
Is it really?
My
Solid
mom, my mom
11.
does listen.
What is your
mom
mom's
listens?
name?
She Rosemary
Hey, Rosemary.
and,
Not Rosemary
and her best
Clooney.
friend Jean.
Rosemary and
Rosemary.
Jean.
They listen
I love
together,
that.
and I'm like, please stop listening about my life.
What
Rosemary
the hell
and
did you
Jean?
do?
It's so uncomfortable.
Why
I
did you
love
tell your
that.
mom?
So she was like, I just want to listen, and so I like showed her like an episode where I don't talk about my sex life, and then she just ran with it and watches like all of them now.
So Rosemary, please comment on what you think about your son getting
my-
fisted. I'm very curious.
just
Your thoughts?
I just pretend that she doesn't. I pretend that it's not happening.
I
And
just went full Janice right now.
I know you
could
Yeah,
never.
yeah.
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 So shout out to Rosemary and Jean. There you go.
Thanks.
I'm so sorry, Rosemary.
You gave birth to this.
I am.
Yeah.
out of your loins.
If you meet her, I hope one day you guys do. You would understand. You're like, I get it.
Okay.
We're like, this
She's cool.
explains a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, they're fine.
She's a cool mom.
She's
cool
she
mom.
is a cool mom.
But then next week, we have a local drag queen that I'm excited to have on. Silas is going to be joining us for the whole hour. He's going to be very entertaining. I cannot wait. But that is it for us. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff. You can go on the website. Go check out Hims and Hers and hit that merch button. We have t-shirts and all that good stuff on our website. I feel like I'm forgetting anything, but whatever. Oh, Out at TV. You can watch us every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Out at TV. And Film Springa will be back first week of September. We're coming back. We said it last week. It was the animated. Neighbor Tashani.
Oh, yeah. Miyazaki.
Which is a classic studio I can't say the word.
Ghibli.
Thank you. I just watched it. The Fanning sisters do the voices in the animated.
There are some weird 90s cartoon animated movies that I would love you guys to do. Like,
you give it to us. We'll do it. I want to introduce
Fern Gully.
I love Fern Gully.
Or Thumbelina.
Thumbelina was a trip.
Oh, there was this one dinosaur movie called We're Back with John Goodman in it.
What?
It's fucking insane.
Oh, I gotta look it up. We're back.
It's crazy.
Not Land Before Time.
Cuckoo Magoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
It's dark.
Really?
It's a scary ass children's.
What is it called again?
We're Back.
We're Back. I'm gonna look it up.
It's
But yeah, that show's coming back, and you can still follow or watch our old shows at Film Springa every Friday night at 8 p.m. And that is it for us, everybody. We will see everybody next week. Oh, we're going to Miriam's Tea Party. It's her birthday show tonight, so that's gonna be very interesting and fun.
Fun.
Fun. Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. But we will see everybody next week. Bye.
Bye.